Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and welcome back to my channel. If you're anything like me, always hunting for cute, budget-friendly pieces that make getting ready feel effortless, then you're gonna want to hear about this one. Today, I'm spilling all the details on the blooming Jelly Women's bathing suit cover-up, a $17 find that's been totally stealing the spotlight in my summer wardrobe. I first spotted it while scrolling through a late-night shopping spiral. You know how it is. Drawn in by that romantic, flowy silhouette and the promise of looking put together without trying too hard. It arrived in the cutest little package, and from the moment I pulled it out, I had a good feeling. Now, I've tried my fair share of cover-ups, some too sheer, some that look sad after one wash, but this one, it felt different. Let me tell you how it actually held up in real life, because I've been living in it these past few weeks. Okay. So I just got back from my beach trip, and I have to tell you, this blooming jelly cover-up was the MVP of my entire vacation wardrobe. I was honestly looking for something that felt cute but wasn't fussy, you know? Something I could throw on over my bikini without looking like I just grabbed a towel. And wow, this delivered. The fabric is so light and flowy, like it literally floats when you walk, which sounds dramatic, but it's true. It's super breathable too, which was a game changer in the middle of the day, when the sun was relentless. I didn't feel sweaty or sticky underneath it, which is a huge win for me because I've had cover-ups before that basically cling to you after 5 minutes. This one moves with you, doesn't wrinkle easily. I literally packed it at the bottom of my beach bag with towels and sunscreen, and somehow it still looked put together. That kind of low-maintenance perfection, I'm here for it. One thing I was really excited about was the drawstring waist on the sides. It's such a smart little detail. You can cinch it for a more fitted, defined silhouette if you're heading to a poolside bar or walking through the resort, which gives it this effortlessly chic look. But if you're just lounging by the water and want something looser, you can leave it undone and it flows so nicely. It's surprisingly versatile like that. I wore it both ways and honestly, both were amazing. I love how you can customize the fit depending on your mood or where you're going. It feels flattering no matter what, and since it's buttoned down, you can also style it open like a duster over shorts or leggings if you're not quite in beach mode yet. I actually did that one morning when we went to breakfast, paired it with denim shorts and sandals, and people thought I'd planned the whole outfit. Girl, no, it was just this cover-up doing the heavy lifting. And can we talk about the color? I went with the true white, and I was a little nervous about it getting stained or yellowing after a few washes, especially with all the sunscreen and sand. But after washing it twice already, it still looks spotless. Like, no gray undertones, no weird discoloration. It actually stayed pearly and fresh, which is kind of a miracle in my experience. I've had white linen pieces that look sad after one wash. The material is lightweight but doesn't feel cheap at all. That was a concern I had at first, because you know how some affordable cover-ups look flimsy? This one doesn't. It drapes beautifully and looks way more expensive than the $17 price tag suggests. Honestly, I felt a little fancy every time I wore it, like I was at a 5-star resort instead of a crowded public beach. Now, real talk, there's one tiny thing I noticed. The fabric is definitely lightweight, but the overall feel is a bit heavier than some other cover-ups I've owned. Not in a bad way, it actually gives it more structure and makes it feel more like an actual dress rather than just a sheer throw-on. But if you're looking for something ultra sheer and feathery light, this might feel a little more substantial than expected. Personally, I didn't mind. I actually liked that it offered a bit more coverage and didn't cling too much in the wind. But it's worth mentioning because I know some people prefer that barely there feel. Also, one small hiccup. The buttons don't always line up perfectly. I noticed one side was a little longer than the other when buttoned all the way up, so I usually left it open or just did the top and bottom buttons. Honestly, it looked cuter that way anyway. A little undone, very French girl casual, so it wasn't a deal breaker by any means. I've already worn it way more than just beach days. I threw it on over leggings for a casual coffee run, and it totally worked as a cute shirt dress. It's long enough and has enough shape that it doesn't look out of place off the sand. I love pieces like that. One item, a million uses. It folds up small, so I've been tossing it in my tote for last-minute sun protection or to cover up in the AC on the plane. And zero wrinkles, which is kind of unheard of. I'm someone who hates ironing, so the fact that I can just toss it in the dryer and it comes out smooth is a huge bonus. It survived multiple washes, pack trips, sand, and sunscreen, and still looks brand new. That kind of durability for under $20? Hard to beat. Overall, I'm completely obsessed. It's stylish, practical, comfortable, and totally worth the price. Whether you're looking for a beach cover-up that transitions to dinner, something breathable for hot days, or just a lightweight layer that looks polished without effort, this checks all the boxes. It's become my go-to summer piece, and I'm already thinking about getting another in a color. Maybe that red one I saw. If you're on the fence, just go for it. It's the kind of item that makes getting ready easier and makes you feel cute while doing it. And in my book, that's a win. If this cover-up could float into your cart and tie itself around you, it would. But until that's a thing, go get it yourself. Like this review and subscribe for more sun-safe, style-savvy pics. Let's make every day a beach day together.